There are people who are more fragile than others. They don't look fragile, but they're fragile. They big. You know, they talk big. Everything they do big. But you say something to them, they quit. You understand? You have to be careful that you ain't sitting up playing games and not being real with yourself. Huh? Because you're gonna have to go through a breaking process after a while. And God ain't gonna be concerned with how big you are. You know, everybody else don't think. And see, the problem with folk who trying to play like they got it all together, other people ain't gonna know that you don't have it together. All right. It's best to just be real, isn't it? Right. You know, just be real and say, you know what, I'm barely in here. Huh? Just be, just tell people, don't mess with me right now, because my feelings are, I'm having a hard time. I'll hit you, right now, don't. Yeah. Just be real, isn't it? Rather than acting like you big, don't let nobody say hurt me. It always bothers me when I hear people who ain't never bothered by nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want to say to me, it don't bother me, and you're about to cry. And then there's those of you who are thick-headed. When you thick like this, you can do a lot to this glass and ain't gonna mess with it. Huh? Really, I'm thinking that I could drop it. And then it ain't broke. It ain't broke. And I don't know how many times God done ran you up against something and you still. How you doing? I'm fine. Man, you see God trying to change you? I'm fine the way I am. Well, you talking about God trying to change me? I love the Lord just like everybody else. God didn't drop you on your head. I don't know how many times it ain't bothered you. You look the same. Ain't chipped or nothing. Just look at somebody and say, I hope he ain't talking about you. I don't know, but I bet you somebody in here say I've been dropped. I don't know I don't know why he caused me to keep hitting the ground, but maybe he's trying to tell me something. Oh God. You see some of y'all. There's a lot of y'all folk who is. And let me look at this now. Now this is barely glass at all. Look how thin it is. Man, some of y'all, if God just breathed on you, I don't know who I'm talking to, but you know right now, somebody lied to you and told you that you ain't gonna have to, if you come to church, you ain't gonna have to go through nothing. So you didn't really spend enough time to make yourself thick enough. How many know you ain't been in a real fight till you've been in a church fight? That's right. Now, see, I know y'all got these brothers, they hard, I can take anything. Bring them up in here. Huh? I caught my worst hell once I got saved with church people. Church people have you where you be wondering, man, is this worth it? Man, I brought a Bible. I need a knife. I don't know. Some of these rascals like they want to fight for real. And singing and carrying on. It used to bother me when people would talk bad to you and then get up and sing and clap their hand. I'd be wanting to throw something at them. How you gonna stop acting like you love God and you done just gotten real nasty to me? You got to have a little more in you than this. If you're going to stay up in here.
I know that's right.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know nobody who's going to be able to survive like this. But you know what I found out? That God ain't concerned with us staying intact. He's really not. And you know what I found out? God ain't even trying to help me, brother. Help me. You scared? Come here. Come here. Yeah, go ahead and put them in there. You breaking them already. See, you know, in time you messing with folk, you gotta be gentle. There's some people in here right now. If I looked at you and said what come to my mind, you wouldn't come here no more. Huh? And you know what I found out? That God ain't trying to put us in no position where he's trying to be gentle with us. God trying to break us. Y'all ain't saying that. See, God's trying to throw us up against some stuff and trying to see how we come out. And I know you want him to be careful with you, but God ain't, did I scare you? But God ain't trying to be careful with you. He's trying to break you. And I know you're saying, Lord, let up, let up. God ain't letting up.
This entire powerful message could not fit our broadcast today, but you can have this message in its entirety on DVD, VHS, CD, or cassette by calling us at 256-534-8750. This and every broadcast seen on our telecast are available for your media collection. Don't wait. Call today, 256-534